What's up guys, Sam Adams here and welcome to The Drop. This is a weekly series every Monday on my channel where I go through the new video game releases for the week as well as some of the best deals that I think you guys should pay attention to. This week we've got a full lineup, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. First off, we've got Resident Evil HD Remastered, which is a remake of a remake that came out in 2002 for a game that originally came out in 1996, which is kind of interesting in today's society. But anyways, this new version of the original Resident Evil boasts a 1080p resolution on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One versions, as well as 5.1 channel surround sound for those audiophiles out there. Additionally, you can change from the old tank controls that we all know and love so much to the newer, more fluid analog style control system so that you're able to control your player a little bit easier, and also you can switch between the classic 4:3 aspect ratio to the more standardized in today's society 16:9 ratio. So basically, if you want to experience the game in its original state, you have the ability to do so, or you can look at it in the newer, more adapted to today's society version, which I would probably lean towards. Basically, if you're a longtime fan of Resident Evil, this is your chance to play one of the original titles on your new generation console, or if you're a fan of the newer Resident Evil games and you want to see where the franchise originated from, this is your chance to do so, and it's coming to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360 this Tuesday for $19.99. Next up, we've got Saints Row 4 Re-Elected coming to the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, which is coming over from the last generation consoles, and hopefully this will be one of the last, ports that we see from last gen to current gen. But needless to say, Saints Row is a very interesting series. I always view it as the quirky cousin to the Grand Theft Auto franchise. Basically, take all the insanity and craziness that we get out of the Grand Theft Auto series and multiply it by 10, and you've got Saints Row 4. So if you're looking to get that Saints Row 4 feel on your new generation console, this is your opportunity to do so. In addition to the re-elected version of Saints Row 4, you'll also be getting the Gat Out of Hell expansion pack that is also seeing its release on this Tuesday, in which you play as Johnny Gat, who has to travel into hell and save the President of the United States from marrying Satan's daughter. That sounds like an absolutely insane storyline and something that will be insanely fun to play, but also included in this expansion pack is tons of additional DLC, as well as alternate storylines and a lot of stuff that has to do with hell, which is a very touchy subject for some people and controversial, and obviously one of the reasons that Deep Silver chose to do this kind of expansion pack. But if that sounds like your kind of thing, you can pick up the re-elected version, on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One this Tuesday for $50. That comes with the base game, all of the DLC that was ever released for that game, and the Gat Out of Hell expansion. Or if you're playing on an older generation console, or you just want to experience the new Gat Out of Hell expansion, you can also pick that up for a single purchase of $20. Finally, we've got Splice coming to the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 as a cross-buy title on the PlayStation Store. I made a rhyme. But, this game is really interesting just because it's got that indie feel to it, and it kind of reminds me of Flow back in the era of the PS3, PSP, probably around the 2006-2007 range of, in that time period. And it's really heavy on the controls. They really have to make the controls as smooth as possible. And Cypher Prime, the developer, has said that they have done that. The controls are as intuitive as they can be, some of which are including a DualShock 4 functionality if the rumors are true. But in addition to this, the soundtrack is also played on heavily, and I'm sure it will be absolutely gorgeous. And this one is coming to the PlayStation Store for $14.99, but PlayStation Plus subscribers can get an additional 20% off in the first 2 weeks of the game's release. So if you're looking for a new indie title to fill that little gap in your heart, then this is the opportunity to pick up a new one. Finally, for the deals of the week, we've got the entire PlayStation Store anniversary sale ending today. So if you were lucky enough to watch this video, then you were lucky enough to know about this amazing sale, because if you are a PlayStation gamer, this is your opportunity to pick up some of the best games the system has to offer, especially if you play on PlayStation 3. Each game in the Uncharted series is only $12 right now, so I'd highly recommend picking one of those up if you've never played the Uncharted series, since we're seeing Uncharted 4: A Thief's End coming out this year. And also at Best Buy, they've got all these games above or below somewhere on the screen on sale, in addition to Little Big Planet 3 and The Last of Us Remastered on the PlayStation 4, which are $40 and $30 respectively. So there you guys have it. I hope you've enjoyed this edition of The Drop. If you did enjoy this, please drop it a like down below and comment what you're going to be picking up this week, what games are on sale that you'll be picking up, and also if you're new to the channel, please head over to my main page and check out some of my other content. I make new videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, as well as some in between. So if you like my personality, if you like the information, if you like my voice, then you might want to consider clicking subscribe or sharing this video. And as always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.